Who was Lilith? A demon lurking in the night? The first wife of Adam? Or a goddess of freedom and desire? Her story spans over 4,000 years, crossing cultures, religions, and continents. To understand Lilith is to enter the shadows of human history. Our journey begins in ancient Mesopotamia. In Sumerian texts dating back to 2000 BC, we find mention of a figure called Lilitu. She was not yet the Lilith we know today. Lilitu was a spirit of the night, connected to storms, winds, and disease. Carvings and amulets show her as a woman with the wings of a bird, taloned feet, and flowing hair. She was beautiful, but terrifying. People feared her presence, believing she hunted men in their sleep and preyed upon mothers and infants. Over time, her legend spread to neighboring cultures. In Babylonian myths, she was linked to Lamia, a child-devouring demon. In Assyria, she became part of the pantheon of spirits haunting deserts and ruins. But there was always a duality in her image. She was not simply a monster. She also embodied independence, sexual freedom, and defiance of male authority. Lilith enters Hebrew tradition in the book of Isaiah. There she is described as a desert creature, a night specter living among ruins with jackals and owls. But it was in the medieval text, the alphabet of Ben Sira, that her most famous role appeared, Lilith as the first wife of Adam. According to this legend, God created Adam and Lilith at the same time, both formed from the same dust of the earth. This made them equals, but Adam wanted dominance. Lilith refused to submit. The quarrel reached its peak in the most intimate of moments. Lilith demanded equality even in their union, refusing to lie beneath him. She declared, "We are the same. I will not bow to you." Adam turned to God for help. But Lilith chose freedom over obedience. She spoke the ineffable name of God, and with it, gained the power to fly. She left Eden behind, choosing exile rather than submission. Adam was furious. He pleaded with God to return her. 3 angels were sent to find her. They discovered her by the Red Sea. There she was, embracing her new freedom, but also birthing countless children, demons of the night. The angels demanded she return. Lilith refused. As punishment, 100 of her children would die each day. Lilith wept, but she would not go back. Her grief turned to vengeance. She vowed to haunt the children of men instead. From then on, Jewish families feared her wrath. They hung protective amulets above cradles, engraved with the names of the angels, Senoi, Sansonoi, and Samangeloth. Even today, some traditions carry echoes of these protections, a reminder of how deeply Lilith's legend penetrated daily life. But Lilith's story did not end there. In the Kabbalah, she evolved into a darker and more complex figure. She became the consort of Samael, the angel of death and destruction. Together, they ruled the shadow realm, a union of chaos, lust, and forbidden power. Some texts describe her as the other Eve, the dark reflection of Adam's second wife. She was not a companion of paradise, but of the abyss. Lilith thus became a symbol of the dangerous, the uncontrolled, the primal forces that society tried to suppress. During the Middle Ages, her myth fused with that of the succubi, demonic women who seduced men in their sleep. She was blamed for wet dreams, forbidden desires, and even for men straying from their marriages. Artists painted her as the serpent in the Garden of Eden, whispering temptation to Eve. For some, she was the one who brought the fruit of knowledge to humanity, forever changing mankind's destiny. But demonization also revealed fear. Fear of women who refused to obey, fear of sexuality beyond control, fear of freedom itself. In a patriarchal world, Lilith became the perfect cautionary tale, a figure shaped by centuries of anxiety and repression. And yet, Lilith survived into modern times, not as a monster, but as a symbol of strength. In the 20th century, feminist writers and scholars reclaimed her story. They saw in Lilith not a demon, but the first woman who dared to say no. From literature to psychology, she became a voice for independence, sexual liberation, and the right to self-determination. In astrology, Black Moon Lilith now represents hidden desires, rebellion, and untamed passion. From ancient Mesopotamian tablets to the pages of medieval folklore to modern art and film, Lilith has never vanished. She has only changed form. So who is Lilith? A night demon? A goddess? Adam's first wife? Or the eternal voice of rebellion? Perhaps she is all of these things. Perhaps that is why she still captivates us. Because in the end, Lilith is not just a story from the past. She is a reflection of us, our fears, our desires, our unending struggle between submission and freedom.